Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today we are polishing out or cleaning up some hard water deposits, not only on glass, but plastic, canvas, or convertible top type see-through windows. We are also preparing the front windshield for a coating. We're going to coat all of it, the glass and even the plastic on the convertible or the drop top for this Jeep. Light scratches, the Jeep's taken to the beach, so sand gets up into the wipers and then they drag across the glass as the wipers are used, so very light scratches. The very first thing you want to do is wash the vehicle or clean the glass and then clay it. I'm using a clay bar here. That will remove any bonded contaminants. I could also share with you guys what I've been playing with here lately. This is the P&S Clarity cream. Can be used by hand or machine. It can be used with the CarPro dedicated Ceraglass pads, but I have some glass pads here, and I have a very soft pad for on the see-through window on the drop top. It's very flimsy plastic, cannot be treated harshly, but let's take care of this windshield first. A few drops on the glass pad. This is a very stiff waffle glass pad. There are many to choose from. It doesn't matter which one you use. It just depends on the severity of the damage on the glass. I believe this was solely formulated just to remove bonded contaminants or particulates on glass, especially hard water deposits and calcium. It can also go after very light scratches from what I was talking about earlier. They take it to the beach and sand gets wedged in between the wiper blades and the glass, and it puts some very light marring in there. It won't go after deeper scratches, like if the blade fails completely and the wiper arm is dragging against the window. Then you need something a bit more aggressive. This does decent for light scratches and deposits. When you are working on the windshield, always be aware of the laminate in between the two panes of glass. You do not want to overheat while polishing or correcting glass. Keep that polisher moving. I keep the speed down, and that will keep it from distorting. The residue from the polish wipes off easily, and I haven't had a problem with dusting until I tried to work it outside in direct sunlight. Then you will have a little bit of dusting, no big deal. This has done very well so far. The windshield is now squeaky clean. It's crystal clear. It's ready to receive the coating now. And I will experiment on older glass on older vehicles that have been through much more than this has so far. Plexiglass, windshields with deeper scratches from, like I said, the wiper arms that come in contact. And I'll keep you informed, but so far, so good. With the glass coatings or sealants, definitely cleaning the glass and claying them and polishing with the Clarity, you'll get the most out of your protectant. And we're done. After proper cure time, we can reset those wiper arms once again and move on to the other areas of glass. These areas mostly have the hard water deposits or spots that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So we'll do a little bit of a partial, give you a 50-50 shot, but we definitely want to mask. We want to mask the outside of the trim and the seals for the glass in case any of the pads or the backing plates from the polishers bump up against it. You can go tight up against the trim that way and completely restore that glass. I like to eventually switch over to the smaller polishers and get tight up against the trim and deeper into the corners. Once again, the residue won't fight you too much wiping it off. You do have to follow up with a dedicated glass cleaner, and that will ensure a squeaky clean window. And you can see what kind of work it's done for me. Now we can finish polishing the rest of the glass, follow up with a quality glass cleaner, and we're ready to coat these windows as well. Crystal clear. And finally, on to the very thin, very delicate windows in the drop top part of the Jeep. Got to be careful here. This is very thin. You can't be aggressive. So, what we're going to do is, again, mask off the edges, and then we'll mask off a small area so we can see a good 50-50 shot, see what the Clarity has done for us with a different pad on a different type of material. That should do it. If you don't think you'll have control to keep the pad inside the tape line, you can go with a thicker roll to keep that polish off the canvas and keep yourself from quite a headache trying to clean that off. We can swap out the pad, prime it just a bit, and get back to work. And it does a fantastic job on this more delicate material as well. You can use it by hand. If you don't want to get so aggressive, just use it by hand. It may take a little bit longer, maybe some more passes, but you'll be just fine. Follow up with glass cleaner, and we can coat these as well. So far for the Clarity Cream, I'll give it a 7.5. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 so far, and I'll let you know how it works for me on deeper scratches on glass. It's been a while. I don't do that too often, so we'll have to wait for something to come through on maybe an auction car. Polishing glass should be simple. Keep that glass cool. Don't overheat the laminate. It will distort the glass. But this has been Brian from Apex Detail, and I'll catch you in the next video.